Hello, this is Dylan broadcasting live from CeBIT 2014. I'm here in the GSM Exchange Trade Zone in the booth of Redeem with Mr. Steve McMahon. How are you, Steve?
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
I'm still alive, thank you. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Now, for the very few companies that don't know Redeem, would you just tell us a bit more?
Sure, yeah. So the Redeem Group consists of Redeem itself. We look after O2, O2 buyback. We also look after O2 in other countries as well. We look after various take-back programs, recycling, trade-in programs for companies. We've also got within the group EMC. EMC look after corporate take-back predominantly, so they offer a service there.
Tell us a bit more, what is corporate buyback?
So corporate is basically corporate take-back for companies. So companies who might not necessarily want the phone to be recycled, they maybe want it to be destroyed, or they want it to be. So what will happen there is EMC will come in, they will data wipe the phone using Blanco software. They'll give them obviously a certificate to show that the phone has been data wiped, and then then it will be sold on.
It must be a growing business now, with everybody being so concerned with data and ever so existing digital print.
Yes, absolutely, yeah, 100%, yeah. And the great thing is we've got the backing of Blanco and Blanco software as well, and that partnership's extremely important to us as well.
Tell me something, because this is extremely niche, but it's a niche which is growing.
Yes.
Is it already profitable business?
Yeah, it's like everything else.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's like everything else. You know, it starts off and as more and more people enter the marketplace, as more and more consolidation takes place, then yeah, absolutely it is.
Would you say we are one of the first movers in this industry on the mobile side?
Or Redeem, certainly, yeah. It was one of the industry players, yeah, one of the first starters, absolutely, yeah.
You'll always be on the forefront, I know you'll always be.
I mean, the great thing is we've got a great team. You know, part of the other group as well is we've got Redeem Nordics that have recently joined us as well, looking after that region. We've also recently acquired Envirophone, and that's a direct consumer take-back, so that's now part of the group as well. We've got a few other acquisitions coming on board as well.
So if you say that EMC is on the corporate side and level of things, Envirophone is on consumer.
Yeah, direct to consumer, yeah, absolutely.
Consumer, are you working with point of sales or retailers or?
Currently it's with a website, but there are plans to grow it into to other areas, yeah.
You have an envious location, I have to say, in the area. Tell us a bit more, what's your feedback so far? Be as critical, as honest as possible.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, we're getting really good interest. Predominantly, one of the reasons I'm here personally, I head up a refurbishment and value add, and I'm here to showcase the refurbished product that we're showing just now. We're getting great feedback on it. The quality that we've got is fantastic. We're all using all OEM parts. We're using all OEM accessories, boxes. It's the closest thing to an as new product as you can get. But obviously it's got the kudos of it having a lower price point as well. So we're getting lots of great feedback on that as well, and some new customers.
Very good, as it should be. I'm going to go back to exactly your operational things, because you're such an interesting, such a growing, high-tech, I don't know what else to say, but it's very interesting business. Can you just walk me through the cycle, let's say on a corporate level, how the recycle goes? Let's say you acquire a big quantity of used phones from a company X. What happens after that?
Yeah, so we'll take the phones in. We'll then start to process the phones. So the phones will go through a grading process. We'll test the phones. We'll data wipe them. We'll then look at what market that phone can be put into, and then sell it accordingly. So as a grade A, grade B, C, D. Yeah. So there's quite a lot. Yeah, there's quite a lot.
I was going to ask you about that. I hear from 3 different companies that's an extremely growing business with the insurance companies.
It is, yeah. So insurance companies again are seeing the benefit of buying a grade A product, for instance, or a refurbished product, because they've got a much lower price point as well. Part of the other reason as well is that they've got the lower price point is because that these goods used to be, or have been used sometimes the VAT.
Is that a kind of sustainable strain of business that you can keep and grow?
Well, again, it's a growing market. You know, there's people who have based their businesses solely on that as well, and we're proud to support them.
Are you only concentrating in Europe, or are you looking for a global expansion? Because UK, I know, is the right country for recycling. UK, it's always been. But what's your, let's say, short-term strategy on a global scale?
Yeah, so absolutely. So we're looking towards lots of different markets. We're launching a recycling campaign in Brazil as well. So
Brazil's a huge market. How did you break into Brazil? It's known as a very closed, hard to penetrate market.
We've got a fantastic business development team. We've got a great commercial development department as well. Aligned with our marketing. I must say that Redeem just now, the staff base that we've got just now is absolutely fantastic.
You keep praising your staff, that's good.
No, the guys are great.
People are your best asset, the full stop.
100%, yeah, 100%. And it's not been easy getting to where we are just now. But there's no lack of confidence in our guys at all, really.
As it should be. That's really good. That's what you're saying now. Okay, well, you said you've shared with us extremely interesting things, which I appreciate, and thank you for that. I'm gonna interrogate you a little bit in a very good way, if there's a good way of interrogating.
Okay.
If you have to single out one feature on GSM Exchange that you've been using in terms of service or feature, as I already mentioned, if you have to single out one that's in your mind, in your experience, helped you the most, which one would it be?
I think it's been the personal.
To be completely honest, I need.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and the thing for me is the personal contact. You know, the personal contact that I've got with all of the account managers. I tend not to use the site maybe as much. Whereas
guilty as charged, I should say.
Yeah, I would rather pick the phone up and speak to one of the guys and get immediate feedback from them. The website is good to get the market intelligence, what's going on in the market. We use it an awful lot. I know that certainly the guys, Redeem Nordics, use it. They're dealing predominantly in new 14-day stock. So again, what's happening in the market really impacts on them. But then, obviously, it's great for us, great for me to pick up the phone, speak to one of the guys, speak to Dan, speak to Adrian, say to them, what's been happening, what's happening in the market. Do you know anyone that's looking?
Have an insight.
Yeah, absolutely. And that for me is invaluable. That personal, and it's one of the reasons why we really pushed to get the membership renewed each year. It's one of the reasons why it was an easy sell into the business for us to be here. And to make the investment. Absolutely, yeah.
Plus, you're one of not many that gives an extra exposure.
Yes.
Plus, you're in a relatively new industry and business, but you already have a good name, so that's invaluable.
Absolutely, yeah. And as we've said, the marketplace is becoming more and more competitive, so it's important for us to be at the cutting edge, and for us to be having that feedback from the market as well.
Brilliant stuff. I would like to really thank you for the kind words. All I can say, we'll keep up with the good work. We need to keep improving, you know the feeling.
Yeah.
So thank you for being with us. Thank you for being a member, a friend, a client, exhibitor, and so on.
Yeah, thank you. No, thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you. This was Dylan from GSM Exchange Trade Zone, broadcasting live from CB 2014. Thank you.